he told us that you was coming and you never showed up.
Ma'am, I was in Cleveland, Texas at the time.
So why didn't he tell us that? Because then if he would have told us that, then we could have got with you and we could have reset this a whole nother time. You know what I'm saying?
You're asking me to be liable for his decision.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what we're talking about.
What he did was really outside the scope of his service.
Correct.
Yeah.
You need to be aware of that.
Yeah, so basically the reason why that we wanted to speak with you, because like I said, when we pull up, even myself, when I pull up on businesses or anything of that matter, right? I want to talk to the owner first because I want to know what's your plan of action. What is it have you done? What is it that you did in regards to what your employee did, right? So I try to give you that opportunity to let us know what is it that you have in place. You see what I'm saying? By you not showing up, by you not calling us, at least letting us know, hey, I'm in Cleveland, hey, I can set up something with you at this time. That would have been perfect to, do it like that. But it looked real disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? And that's why we did what we did. But my thing is this right here. So my question to you, what did you do with this employee?
He was terminated before the story broke the news.
Okay.
Tuesday morning, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
He was terminated.
Okay. And I'm pleased with that. So the second thing is, also it's been other people coming to us in the community. Like I said, I'll be straight up with you. There's other people that coming to us in the community stating that you don't let them use the restroom, stating that that your people that work in here are rude and things like that. Now they did tell me that you're not here all the time. They said that normally you be at the color location or you be at your other locations. They did say that, right? So my question is, what is it that you're going to put in place to alleviate, the community saying this about your gas station?
Well, that is presuming that is what they're telling you is but the fact of the matter is they can use the restroom. The restroom's not even locked. They can come here and as you just heard me told you that he's a very upright individual. He runs his store very professionally. This is really a sad situation that has happened.
Right.
And it shouldn't have happened. But as you now know, that the child did not even come into the store.
But see, that's not the issue.
Well, no, that is an issue.
No, it's not an issue. The issue is that child was videoed. And that child, they gave that video to other children for that child to be bullied at that school. And that falls under child pornography.
No, it does not.
No, yes it do. Yes it do. I don't give a damn what HPD say. Because when I'm telling you, from the video that I seen and the video that he shared with those other children, that is unacceptable. So my thing is this right here. We're going to agree to disagree with that. That's fine. But that is what we on.
Dr. Curtis, can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
When
sir.
I met the HPD detective, the scenario he gave me was the child used the restroom at a public sidewalk, accessible to anybody. He said this is a male child, 13 or 14 years old.
13.
13. Let's say there's a 10-year-old girl walking on the same sidewalk while he's doing his business. The police said, who's liable in this situation? The store owner? Because he's not allowing people, he's got surveillance cameras all around it.
That situation right there, I understand where you're coming from with that.
It's a public sidewalk.
But the issue is what your employee did.
And we took action for that.
That's the issue.
And I put my trust in HPD to do their job properly. If there was a crime committed, I think they'll get to the bottom of it.
Oh, absolutely.
And they'll charge the necessary people.
Absolutely.
So like Dr. Kennedy said, we'll agree to disagree. That has an opinion.
Yeah, the issue that we are pretty much on the same page with is that what your employee did, and then what your employee did, that is not something that you agree with. What your employee did, your employee put a picture of this child taking a dump right here on your thing.
Absolutely.
So that's not something that you agree with, correct?
No, I think it's very wrong to ever bully a child.
Absolutely. And so, like I said, now we definitely can agree on that, and we definitely can agree when it comes to accountability. So when it comes to accountability with the full extent of the law, based upon what your employee did, I'm gonna let HPD do what they do.
Me too.
Right? So you don't have an issue with that.
I support HPD and HPD will vouch for that. They came out, I gave them everything.
and I've spoken to HPD and they concur with no crime was committed. We do feel
No,
very
the crime
sorry
was
for
committed.
the child.
The crime was committed what that employee did, because that
Yeah,
falls
what he
under
did
child
was-
porn. What he did was horrible.
Was horrible.
Was
I agree.
horrible.
That is an agreement.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you coming out, though. Thank you so much. For coming out.
Absolutely.
And Dr. Candace, I just want to request from you and the community the death threats I've received.
I get
in the
death threats
last
every
2
day,
days.
baby. I get it every day.
I know, but now the people, my staff, it's hard for me to staff my stores because they're coming into my Cullen, other locations, and threatening my staff.
So
The
this
staff that
is
was never
so
even
so
affiliated.
basically the community wants to know what is your plan of action, what is it that you're doing in regards to what this employee
Right.
has done,
And I've been-
and what is it that you're going to put in place to alleviate other employees that'll come in and do some type of shit like that. That's what the community wants to know.
We're always-
So let the community know right here. Let them know what is it that you're doing. Let them know what are your actions that you put in place to alleviate this.
We're always updating our company policies to make our company better. Like Dee said, she spoke to you directly. I'm a man of righteousness. If I ever feel any of my customers disrespected by any of my employees, those employees are fired on the spot. He has called me at 1 a.m. on my personal cell phone, and I've answered calls for her because one of my cashiers was being disrespectful. The guy never came to work the next day.
And you want to clarify, Dee was or is your customer.
She's my customer. She's not a friend of mine. She's from this community as well. She's right around the corner. She lives right around. She's known me for almost 10 years now.
So what actions do you have in place to alleviate this incident that has happened? What have you put in place to alleviate that?
I'm updating my training policy, which I'll have ready by Monday. I mean, if there's steps
Make
to
sure
it.
that I get a copy of that so I can share with the community.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. And the staff was, again, terminated before this story broke the news. So I did not leave the news to come out for me to take action. I took it before the news came out.
And I appreciate that. That's all I need to know.
I'm always here for this community.
Okay, and that's the main thing, is that I want to be very transparent with the community. So that's why we were waiting on you to come, because we were giving you the opportunity to let us know what is it that you did, what is it that you do, da. So now you didn't let us know, community. He didn't let us know what he has in place. He let us know what actions that he have in place. So let's give him the opportunity to show us this is what he's doing. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything you got to say, Mr. Lawyer?
No, I
Huh?
appreciate you coming out.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Candace.
Yes, sir.
And I love Pac-Man.
You know my husband. Oh shit.
My name is Mohammed Ramji, and I'm the attorney for Mr. Ali, who owns the store.
I'm Ali. I'm the owner of the store.
Okay, so just kind of walk us through like the version of events that happened now that you've seen the security camera footage, and just kind of walk us through what happened that day.
So after we reviewed the footage with HPD and their detectives, the child never came into the store. Not before, not after the incident. He went on the sidewalk on the east side of the store, and to get there, it was about 82 feet for him to go. The inside of the store was 65 feet away. But not before or after he ever came into the store.
So, like I said, the kid never came into the store.
Never. Not one time.
So, so was the restroom open for?
Absolutely. Those restrooms don't have locks because they're a multi-people restroom. So there can be one person using the restroom, more than one person using the restroom at one time in there. And HPD believes that also, that if he was to walk in, the restroom was open that day.
So, I guess basically, what would you say, like, do you believe that everything was handled, like, after you found out, you believe that you handled everything correctly?
So before the story broke the news, the cashier who did put his picture up was terminated from this job. He was not working here before it even broke the news. Tuesday morning at like 7 o'clock. he was terminated from the job. So we took action, and I mean, I've been in this community for over 10 years, and I take my customers very seriously. Many of them are my personal friends who can call me. They have my personal number and reach out to me any time of the day. And I support this community through all the hurricanes, storms, everything we've been through, you know? And it's just now the backlash I'm getting because the way it was portrayed that I denied the entry to the restroom, I'm getting death threats, like multiple a day.
No, I think Mr. Ali has explained everything quite clearly, and there is a video within the surveillance video in the store which clearly showed that the child did not enter. Which is not to say that we are really sympathetic for the child's feelings, and we do really understand what he must be going through, and we are truly sorry for the grandmother as well, having to go through this.
Anybody else have any questions?
So in the end, the employee is no longer with you guys. He doesn't
No longer.
work here. And
He hasn't worked here since Tuesday, 7 a.m.
He was fired immediately when the owner learned about this.
And we're sympathetic towards the child. No child deserves to be bullied. I was bullied as a child, and I don't wish that upon anybody. And it's just an unfortunate situation, you know, going both ways.
All right, hey everyone, it's Dr. Matthews, national renowned human civil rights activist, advocate, author, and also the minister of the New Black Panther Nation for politics. So we got a chance to meet with the owner today, and basically the owner gave us plans of action that they're going to be putting in place. The owner also shared with us that he fired that employee the day before it even broke with the news. So we got all of this information, okay? So at this point right now is that I'm pleased with this. However, but I did share my concern in regards to, hey, this is what your employee did this. Your employee showed this video to other children. You know, this employee did a lot of egregious things, and then also putting his picture on the damn store. So the owner was not in agreement with none of that. The owner made it very clear that he fired this man off top before it even hit the news. So like I told the owner, at the end of the day, when we wanted to talk to you, you should have came out here that day. And if you would have came out here that day, this stuff would have been alleviated. But the owner didn't know how, you know, what we was on, you know, you dealing with Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna surround your place, I get it. But the main thing is, we got the plan of action, we got everything put in place. I don't have an issue now. So right now, moving forward, we're not gonna have that issue again. And I'm gonna put this out to any other business owner or anything that comes out, regardless, I don't give a damn if you're in the state of Texas, Houston, or across the nation. If I get some stuff dealing with you and you're doing some stuff that you don't have no business, I'm gonna put that belt on your ass, and I meant it.